Understanding I Plead the Fifth, a guide for English language learners. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of English phrases and idioms. Today, we're exploring a very specific and intriguing phrase, I plead the fifth. It's a phrase you might have heard in movies, TV shows, or even in real-life conversations. But what does it actually mean, and where does it come from? Stay with us as we uncover the significance of this phrase in both legal and everyday contexts. The phrase, I plead the fifth, originates from the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution. This amendment, part of the Bill of Rights, protects individuals from being compelled to incriminate themselves. In simpler terms, it means you have the right to refuse to answer questions or make statements that could potentially incriminate you. When someone says, I plead the fifth, they are invoking this constitutional right, indicating they choose not to answer a question to avoid self-incrimination. In legal contexts, in a courtroom or legal setting, I plead the fifth is used formally by a defendant or witness to refuse to answer questions from the opposing legal party or even from the judge. It's a critical right that supports the principle that one is innocent until proven guilty. In everyday conversations, interestingly, this phrase has transcended legal contexts and found its way into everyday language. People use, I plead the fifth, humorously or informally to avoid answering uncomfortable, embarrassing, or personal questions. For instance, if someone asks you a question about a surprise party you're planning for them, you might say, I plead the fifth, to avoid giving away the surprise. I plead the fifth carries significant cultural weight in the United States, symbolizing the protection of individual freedoms and rights. However, it's essential to understand that invoking the Fifth Amendment is not an admission of guilt. Rather, it's a legal safeguard. In non-legal settings, while the phrase is used more lightly, it's crucial for English language learners to grasp the context in which it's said to avoid misunderstandings. Misusing the phrase in serious conversations without understanding its legal implications can lead to confusion or misinterpretation. I plead the fifth is more than just a legal term. It's a fascinating example of how legal jargon can permeate everyday language and culture. We hope this video has shed light on the meaning and use of this phrase, enriching your understanding of English expressions and their origins. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to exploring more intriguing phrases and idioms with you. Until next time, keep learning and keep curious.